All right, what's going on, folks? Mr. Brunsvold here. So I just want to go over that first graph for the jumping jacks problem. Um, so here's the graph right here. I'm going to kind of show you how to label it in a second here. First, let's just watch the video one more time. So here you can see you've got this student, they're doing jumping jacks. So let's think about what could they possibly be modeling in this video of jumping jacks for the input and the output. Um, so let's go back to here. Um, you can probably guess that your input is time, right? And we can kind of see that scrolling across the bottom of the video. Time is moving forward as he's doing the jumping jacks. So that's your input. Really, for pretty much all of these problems, your input's going to be time. So that's a big fat hint for you. In this case, we're measuring the time in seconds. I believe all the videos are measuring time in seconds. There might be some that are doing it in minutes or hours. I think they're all doing it in seconds, though. Okay, and then in this case, for this video or for this graph, it's the distance of the student's hand off the ground. So you can kind of see when he's at his low point, the hand's about 2 feet off the ground, right? You can kind of measure, from the bottom of your foot to the middle of your thigh, it should be about 2 feet. Compare that to, here, let's go back to, compare that to when he's at the top. It should be about, they're modeling it at about 7 feet. That's probably not true because his arms don't look like they're fully extended, but you can imagine if your arms are fully extended and over your head, that would be about 7 feet off the ground. I don't think he's really getting that high. For him, it would probably be more like 6 feet, but that's okay. It's just a model. Okay, so distance from the student's hand to the ground, that's what's going on the y-axis. And we're measuring that in feet. Okay, so then how do we title the graph? Well, it's really important that you figure out what your input and your output is, because once you know what to put on the y-axis and the x-axis, it's really easy to come up with a title. Distance from hand to ground, so that's our y variable, versus time, that's our x variable. So that's usually how they teach you how to title a graph in science. So maybe you remember that from 9th grade physical science. Okay, so that's it for this one. I will make a video for the next one, but I want you to try and label that one on your own first.